Welcome to another live stream watch long reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Tigres UANL versus Inter Miami CF in Leagues Cup 2024 group stage. Both these teams are advancing out of the group. Tonight we find out who wins this group. Puebla is eliminated. They lost both games. Both teams are on 3 points. There will be a winner tonight, whether that's on penalties or outright. Whoever wins this game in either situation will top this group. So it's for all the marbles. For all the marbles here. Tigres UANL contra Inter Miami CF en la Leagues Cup fase de grupos. It's a big, big match right now. The one of the two we cover this match week match round because Monday I'll be at the Cardinals game at Busch. We'll vlog that. And then I'm not doing New England versus Nashville. That's game seems horrible. So I'll be doing some Central American Cup on Tuesday. Sunday, of course, Toronto versus Pachuca. But with that being said, and yes. Now, the pink Miami jersey that I have has Pozuelo on the back. This one has Messi. So I have a pink and black one with the pink one with a collar, not the current one. With that being said, starting 11s are as follows. But yes, of course, I got a Messi Miami jersey. But because I had a pink one and the new one wasn't out yet, I do like the black one, though, so there you go. With that being said, starting 11s are as follows. For Tigres, in goal, we have Nahuel Guzman. The back four, Javier Aquino, Guido Pizarro, Diego Reyes, Jesus Angulo. The midfield two of Rafael Carioca, Fernando Gorejan. The midfield three of Marcelo Flores, Juan Bruneta, Luis Quiñones, and Ibanez up top. For Miami, in goal, we have Drake Callender. The back four, Marcelo Weingart, Tomas Aviles, Hector Martinez, Jordi Alba. The midfield three of Federico Redondo, Yannick Bright, Matias Rojas, and the front three of Julian Gressel, Leo Campana, and Robert Taylor. That's what we have tonight. Well, I mean, I understand that, but I don't think it's that they hate the Red Bulls. It's the fact Messi's in America. Like, I wonder, it probably wasn't as perverse, but I mean, the Beckham era, I'm sure a lot of people who weren't even Galaxy fans had Beckham jerseys. This is just times 10 or 100. I don't know. With that being said, Messi ain't playing tonight, though. But how we doing, Rory? Canada women's football, they fought. They fought their asses off. They really could have finished at least one goal and not had to worry about a shootout, but they didn't. But they fought their asses off. I'm proud of them. As a team, they kept fighting until the bitter end. And sometimes when you have to fight from minute one, it's hard for you to fight all the way. And Germany did enough to get to a shootout, won the shootout. But I'm proud of the Canadian women. It sucks they lost, but I'm proud of them. I'm also proud of Japan, even though they lost on both ends. But, yeah, I have no teams left in the football tournaments. Except, well, I guess maybe Morocco. The Moroccans seem to, well, I knew they seemed to love me during the World Cup, but look at the last video. But Chelsea losing, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. It was Man City. Of course they were going to lose. How we doing? Saludos. How we doing? Game's about to start, or the transmission's about to start. Then you have about 8 minutes till kickoff, but so 10 minutes till kickoff. They're playing in Houston, Texas. Tigres has hosting rights through the group stage. So they played 2 games in Houston. First one was at Shell. This one's at the Houston Texans Stadium, Reliant Stadium. What used to be called Lion Stadium. Or you could just call it the home of 28-3. You see USA basketball beat Puerto Rico. Yeah, of course they did. I don't even need to see the USA basketball results. They probably won. Honestly, this Olympics been crazy. Colombia nearly beat Spain and Brazil beat France. True. The big game today is Tigres versus Miami. We'll see how it goes. And whoever wins this game, either way, will win the group, whether it's penalties or regular time. It's that simple. It's that simple. Puebla's out. Team who wins the game wins the group. Simple as. And same goes for Toronto versus Pachuca tomorrow as well. Whoever wins that game wins the group. This is East 3. Group stage match round 3. Toronto's East 6. Then Monday, I'll be going to the Cardinal-Mets game. I'll be vlogging that, so no football content, but you'll get a vlog that night when I get home. And then, or sometime later, about 8, 10 o'clock, I'll probably shut up shop for that. So that's when it will go on. And then Tuesday, I'll do some Central American Cup because, honestly, I do not want to go live for Nashville versus New England. That is not worth it for me. I would rather watch Central American Cup. And Wednesday, if I'm able to fit it in, I'll do the predictions for the knockout stage and recap the group stages of Leagues Cup. Predictions for TFC versus Pachuca tomorrow. I think it'll go to a penalty shootout. That's as much as I know. I think it'll go to a penalty shootout. I believe Toronto will get it to a shootout. I believe Pachuca looks shaky right now. They can be beat. If Toronto believes in themselves and plays their best game, they can win. Or they can at least get it to a shootout. It's not like they're going to be smashed into the ground. Miami's wearing their black jerseys. I picked right, didn't I? Tigres wearing yellow. But penalty shootout. Now, how that goes, I'm not so sure. Probably lose. I mean, Pachuca's penalty takers aren't really that perfect either, but we got through the first 5 without missing more than one. If we only miss one, we'll probably be fine. Just like the Red Bulls game. But we missed 2 in the first 5. We're done. Simple. I do not know your schedule. I do not know the Red Bull schedule like that, so I can't help you. Sandro has until August 24th to make changes and signings. Everybody does. But I would like Toronto to make some more moves too. But teams are walking out. We're about ready to go today. 2 other games are being played today at 9 p.m. We're not covering either of them because this is Tigres Miami. When I made the schedule, yes, I thought Messi was going to play, but it's still Tigres Miami. I saw he slid the chair in for Liv to hit her finishing move on Rhea on the chair. And then they made out. I saw. I mean, I ain't watching SummerSlam, but I saw the spoilers. I'm not the one watching SummerSlam. Now, a special Florida person is. How we doing, Henry? I heard. But I did. But I did mention that I was watching Leagues Cup and Hurricane coverage instead this weekend. I'd be stupid to take a night off after I had a video that blew up like that. I need to take this high click rate and turn it into something. So, well, you can't trade somebody from another league or trade somebody for somebody from another league. Unless it's for their discovery rights, which I'm sure somebody else has them. You're crazy. You're crazy. Well, no. I think using hub teams for some Mexican teams is fair. Now, the question is, or I wouldn't say the question, but the look of it is they use the higher level teams are getting hubs. Like Tigres, Monterrey, Chivas, and America. Yeah, that seems unfair. Maybe there should be, it should be more fair where if a Mexican team's hosting a game, they play it in that geographical area and have a hub. And they all do, instead of some of them just have to play their home games in an MLS stadium. But what do I know? Instead of just like 4 big teams getting the hub rights. I understand why America did. They got a knockout stage berth. It sort of makes sense. The other 3, it feels like they got picked due to their status, but what do I know? All I'm going to say is 2-1 either way. I think it's going to be 2-1 either way. I don't know who's going to win. I'm not really sure on who to pick to win because Miami's been really good without Messi during the Copa and since the injury as well. Tigres have been good with Paunovic, but Miami's better than Puebla. If Miami wasn't good with Messi, I'd say Tigres hands down. Probably 3-1, 4-2, right? But this seems like it might be a war. I think it's 2-1 either way. Whoever wins 2-1. That's as much as I'm going to say. We'll just find out who won. What player would you want that you mentioned that was good for Morocco on Toronto? If you watched the video that got 14K views, you know exactly who I want on Toronto. Because I referenced it in the video. Haven't committed the correct pronunciation memory, so we'll just go with it. Ilyas Akamach. But that's my, of course. That makes sense. Exactly. How we doing, Alex? Really? That's just dumb. Obviously, Miami. Let me go ahead and... Okay. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. Starting 11s. They show them. We'll talk about them. Starting 11 for Tigres. Guzman, Angulo, Reyes, Pizarro, Aquino, Carioca, Gorejan, Flores, Bruneta, Quiñones, Ibanez. They haven't shown the Miami 11 yet. Cornejo, the referee. Zumba, Lima, Camacho, the ARs in 4th. Is Messi playing? No. Interesting. Yeah, he did like a week ago. Marcel the GOAT, Real Madrid versus Barca today. Hala Madrid. Edvin Jurasevich and Felicia Marichal, the AVAR. Diego Sanchez 2 days ago. Oh, it was a U20 goal. Okay. Start 11 for Miami, and then we'll react to the goal because he wants me to. Calendar, Alba, Martinez, Aviles, Weingart, Redondo, Bright, Rojas, Taylor, Campana, Gressel. Dumb. Because they're dumb. Let's see here. Diego Sanchez versus Costa Rica. Oh, my God! Golazo! In traffic, just hammers one. Oh my God. Woo! Damn. Header goes back in traffic, just basically lobs it and hammers one. Okay. That kid gonna be good. To do that, yeah, that kid gonna be good. Start off, we're underway, 0-0. No, it's a watch along, not a stream. If I show the game, I get a copyright strike. At least on YouTube, which is my biggest part of the platform. So I don't know about Twitch. I don't know about Rumble, but YouTube I know. And that one I can't forsake anyway, so. You scared me. That should win the Puskas. Honestly, I agree. 28th minute or 28 seconds. We're off. Miami has the ball. We are off. While we're at it, let me go and playing forward 50 seconds. It's going to be hard for me to read the comments over there. If you want to. Under 2.5, that side is dead. Playing forward, they have the Leagues Cup Champions patches. I mean, it's really just a backup, Sean. Like, Rumble's just a backup if anything were to happen to this channel on YouTube. It's always good to have a backup, but if it grows by while also being a backup, I won't complain, which it is. Well, it's got 100-something followers, but I think a lot of them are bots, but we won't. But it helps the but it does help the numbers, I guess. I wasn't doing a WWE watch long. I don't blame you. Just keep it to YouTube. 2 minutes. Unless I thought you just got it, but nice. Probably rain. Where's it being played? I could probably guess. Yes. 3 minutes in, 0-0. Miami going forward. Nice play. Rojas. Oh, Rojas runs onto it, crosses it back. There's room, blocked away. That France-Argentina match felt like a World Cup match. How about the Olympic one? Honestly, I would agree with that. Playing forward. 3 minutes in. Maybe the fans did something wrong. That sucks. But is the Real Madrid-Barca match being played in Florida? Because if it is, anybody been to Applebee's, is it good? I mean, Applebee's is mid, but we already said that a couple of days ago. And find some here. Suarez in? Nope. Okay, Ajimash. Okay. So, yeah, that's how somebody said it's actually pronounced. Ilyas Ajimash is actually how it's pronounced. But, yeah, he's the one who should be playing on Tirana. after watching that game at the Olympics. That kid is good. And if you wanted to play Bernadeschi at right wing back, you could still play Ajimash on the wing, and that would be genius. But they were horrible. Applebee's is more mid than Olive Garden. I can tell you're not Italian. You're one of those Jersey people who aren't Italian. I can tell. You said Olive Garden's better than Applebee's. I've heard that Olive Garden's gotten better, but I don't believe that for a second. I mean, I'll give it a chance, but playing forward. Miami playing forward. Gressel. Over the top, that's cleared by Tigres, South Florida. So that's Suarez stayed back in Miami. Okay. Nope. One stream today, one review. I saw that. TJ Fridays, it sucks. Yeah, they did. Well, I mean, it's an Olympic game. I wouldn't say it's revenge, but yeah, I agree. Just try to fit in. Playing forward. Tigres. Yes. I agree, but honestly, worse. Well, that's on you. Okay. Live chair reaction. Ha 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 ha. Funny. See, Di Maria said he got threatened if he returns to Rosario. I heard about it. They do the World Cup's revenge. Fair, but player down, Golden Han, player down for Tigres. I agree with that. Lacazette still got it. Don't play that game. Willian, yeah. Have you not been watching the Olympics? Lacazette still got it. Oh my, the Tigres Miami game's going off. Yep, I think maybe. I don't know about you, but I have a feeling. There we go. Look at the numbers for Tigres Miami on my. What's going on? 8 minutes in, 0-0. 0-0 esta noche. Tigres playing it around. What's the next USA game? Tolkien's in. Did you not just see they got eliminated? He's going back to Red Bull. Unless he gets a move. He's done. John Tolkien is done at the Olympics. And I don't know if he'll get called up. Well, know what? Maybe he should get called up to the senior side, considering Serginho Dest is injured. And honestly, you know what? No, I'm going to say it. I think John Tolkien's better than Joe Scally. I'm going to say it. 9th minute. I think John Tolkien's better than Joe Scally. He should start over John Tolkien. I think so. So until Serginho Dest comes back, yeah, they should call up John Tolkien to the men's national team, the full national team. Really. Especially the U.S. Women's National Team. Emma Hayes has really put juice into that team. USA broke the world record, the 4x100 relay. Score of the game, it's 0-0. 0-0, 10 minutes in. Miami hasn't played half bad. Alex is lying. They look pretty good against Tigres. They look pretty good so far. Weingart plays forward. Bright. Got Pat Surtain's signature. That's awesome. Crazy how Portland frauded their way to top a group. They'll soon meet their demise. Yeah, sure. Portland is good. Be afraid. Rojas goes down in the box. No pen. Not well in calendar hat trick. Advantage play for Miami. They go forward. In through. Nice little cutoff by Tigres to make sure that doesn't become a chance. 10 minutes in. But Portland... got a lost Manuel, and Luquinha has to sign a poster. Got a Red Bull Arena frame today. Nice, Sean. Is Luquinha even still there? Or did he leave? I think he left. Cross in. Weingart heads it away. Portland is a scary team. You should be afraid of Portland. That's all I'm going to say, GABO. Especially if Chivas makes it through and plays Portland. Y'all don't look that good. Y'all lost to San Jose. When does the USMNT play? September. The next time they play is two friendlies in September. Same as Canada and Mexico. I must have missed that. Because Luquinha's a fake 10. I mean, he wasn't really that good. Like, I mean, he's okay for MLS. I guess that's good enough. But, I mean, I wasn't ever really... I think Kaku was better. That's a pretty obvious statement, but still. 12th minute. You should be, GABO. You should be afraid of Portland. You should be. Y'all lost to San Jose. Pipe down. Let's talk about the positioning of Luquinha. It's not his jersey number. Because it's MLS ran. MLS runs this tournament pretty much. And they got Liga MX by the balls because, well, Liga MX knows they make more money by playing games in the USA and playing games in front of fans. They're diaspora fans and fans who choose to travel because they travel well anyway. Shot, save. Save by Nahuel. That'll be cleared. Basically, it's like why they play the Moleros. A lot of their national team Moleros in the USA. They make a lot of money off of that. The FMF does. So basically, even though they complain about all the travel and complain about being in the Leagues Cup, they're still going to do it for money. And if they're going to be crap this year, I guarantee you next year they're going to realize maybe we shouldn't be crap. Maybe we should try better so we can make a little bit more money. So they had a lot of money from last year. They'll probably have less this year. They'll probably find a happy medium next year. But MLS got them by the balls. Superliga better than Leagues Cup. You're wrong. Miami's striking. They're looking pretty good. Juarez beat Dallas. Well, anybody can beat Dallas. Alex, who's playing better? I'd say Miami, just slightly. I like what Miami, they're taking the possession, that is for sure. Miami's holding possession. They're going forward. Cross in. They haven't really had to defend. Shot! Blocked. Jordi Alba puts it off of a defender, but that'll be another corner. But here comes Miami. Mazatlan beat shitty Nashville. Well, that should be happening. Dallas ain't that good. I'll do a mile high. Losing to San Jose is just sad. Houston Dynamo's bad. Portland or Seattle, which one's more mid? Seattle. Right now, Seattle. Maybe Seattle has a better history, but right now, Seattle's mid. Which I love to see it. I agree with that as well. Leagues Cup is for MLS fans to feel like they can play Mexican teams, and Mexican teams just want to make a quick buck. Inter Miami can't beat Dallas. Didn't we just see that last year? Either way, okay. Beating Dallas is like the soccer equivalent of saying I beat Columbus. Sure. Our front four could go up against any front four. I agree. I'm sure some teams care. 15th minute. Nice. Fifteenth minute. I was reading his comment. Sean said it. I was reading his comment. It's like translating things. It's like translating my rants into Spanish. I can do it. It's just, well, I don't know. But he said it, not me. Or he typed it. I just read the comment. I won't take somebody out of context. 16th minute, 0-0. I won't take somebody out of context. They lost on penalties, and they should have lost in regular time. Dee-dee-dee. Cross in. You lost on penalties, and you should have lost in regular time. You're just lucky Pio Alvarado got you to pens. You still lost on pens, though, which is still embarrassing. It's still San Jose. No, I don't even, there's not even one of those near me. 17th minute, 0-0, 0-0. Lol. Juan Gabriel FC is not winning anything. Get out of here. Chivas? Maybe. Maybe they get back into form. Juan Gabriel FC? No. No. Juan Gabriel FC? No. He actually has been really good. I agree. Damn good player, Bright. He is really good. Cal missed the pen on purpose. No, it's just funny that he missed a pen against his former team. Plays for it. It's kind of funny. 18th minute. But yeah, Yannick Bright's been an amazing player. Goal! Goal! Out of nowhere! Tigres scores! Juan Brunetta! 1-0. Miami dominates the first 18 minutes, but Juan Brunetta out of nowhere. You don't need that if you're Miami. Ball played in. Falls to a position where it got pinballed to Juan Brunetta, and he just volleys it top bins. What a goal. What a goal. I mean, that's an amazing goal. Golazo. Heads it back. Heads to Ibanez. Ibanez heads it back. Brunetta has a volley and puts it top bins. Amazing strike. Juan Brunetta, 1-0, 18th minute, 1-0. Beautiful, beautiful goal. Out of nothing. I think Liga MX is slowly getting better this tournament. I agree with that. Aviles at fault for the goal. He gave it away. Tigres turned the game on his head, blink of an eye. Yep, Miami did not need that. They did not need that to happen, but it did. 4-0-0 when scoring first for Tigres. 0-0-1 when conceding first. They've played 5 games. So, well, this is their 6th. So, basically, it's going to be hard for them to lose this game. Liverpool are cooking Man United. I'm feeling a 5-0 win for Liverpool. Why is Chicago Fire so bad? Because they don't spend their money on good players. And they barely spend money anyway. They just suck. Houston Dynamo, similar situation, but they were really good last year, but they regressed to the mean. But they're not as bad as they used to be. They're trying to grow, unlike Chicago. It's just not working. A lot of injuries to their best players. And Copa, Carrasquilla missed for Copa, so there you go. No Messi, no party. Chicago been a disappointment for over a decade. Loss against Rotloss. As I said, it's been a tough season. They're better than they used to be. They weren't as good as they were last year. It's been a tough season. I think Leicester will get relegated again. That wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Playing forwards, Miami. Chicago got absolutely bleeped by Toluca and Marcel Ruiz. You're right about that, but I'm not surprised. Miami might have fumbled the bag. Yep, I told you. I said it as much. When that goal went in, I'm like, that's not what they needed. Here we are. Here we are. I think they did fumble the bag. So I think they did fumble the bag. Thoughts on the FMF trying to schedule a friendly versus Valencia in Mexico in October? I think it's a genius idea. I think it's a genius idea considering you don't have many options for friendlies in October. That's when it all starts turning into qualification time and Nations League time. You have to choose wisely. And Canada's playing Panama because Panama also has a Nations League bye. They're playing Panama. Mexico's playing Valencia and the USA. USA's playing Mexico, and we'll find out who else. Canada may try to play a South Asian team that already got eliminated, but could play Indonesia, but I don't know if that's the truth. We're getting out of the group. We'll have to play versus a first-place team away. Well, technically, no. Because let's say Toronto beats Pachuca on penalties. You would have to play Toronto in Miami because of the seeding. It doesn't matter if you're the second-place team in a group. I think it still goes by Leagues Cup seeding, so you would still play Toronto at home. In theory, you might want to lose this game and hope Toronto wins in some way tomorrow. In theory. In theory. I don't think it'll be as bad as last time, but player goes down. Yeah, Miami's starting to unravel as soon as they allowed that goal. They're starting to unravel. 24th minute. They're starting to unravel. Top 5 biggest football flops. I mean, I think they'll get to a penalty shootout. We'll see what happens there. I don't think they're just going to totally just piss the game away. I didn't say they'd win, but I could see a penalty shootout happening. I mean, Pachuca's shaky. Yeah, I would say Real Madrid's the best consistent team. But I will say, top 5 football flops, Lukaku to Chelsea, Donny van de Beek to Man United, Eden Hazard to Real Madrid. I love Eden Hazard, but he was horrible at Real Madrid. Dembele to Barcelona, and Ferran Torres to Man City. Well, I can't say Harry Kane's a flop at Bayern, even though he didn't win any trophies. He still scored 35 goals. Shot save. Honestly, for me, my Inter Milan is the second most consistent. Will Madrid win a treble next season? Yes. Yes, they will. 25th minute. Neymar to PSG, maybe, as a flop. We could have that argument. Second most consistent. I mean, Man City. Like, I know that's recent history, but Man City. They may be cheats, but bro, today's been crazy. A lot of entertainment things going on. Boxing, SummerSlam, and football. See, are you happy now, Alex? I didn't read his comments saying the S word. You happy now? Bayern? Okay, I'll give you Bayern. Complete history, Bayern. Yeah, we'll go there. We'll go there. Recent, Man City. Well, Bayern also has recent. 26 minute, 1-0, 1-0. Yeah, I think Mason Toy's better in the Western Conference. I agree. 26 minute. I agree with that. Blocked away. Well, I said recent history, Man City, but all-time Bayern. That should have been the pick. You know what? That's my bad. Yeah, Bayern should have been the pick the whole time. And I guess on the other end, Spurs. They're consistent at being shit. How was it all those teams qualified for the round of 16 again? Well, technically it's the round of 32, but Tigres and Miami both beat Puebla. Puebla didn't get a point. Tirana beat Red Bulls on a shootout. Pachuca beat Red Bulls on a shootout. Red Bulls have 2 points, but Toronto, even if they have 2 points, they have the head-to-head. And Pachuca has head-to-head as well. So both teams advance. No matter what. Corner here for Miami. And that's about, of course, America has a bye. Of course, America has a bye. Columbus has a bye. And I'm blanking on everything else. Free kick for Tigres. Good. He sucks. Spurs and Arsenal. Yeah, they do own him. Dom is him. 32, yep. Honestly, I respect it. Free kick for Tigres, 28th minute. I think Cincinnati and New York City both got through because Querétaro only picked up 1 point. City picked up 2 and Cincinnati picked up 3, and then they play each other. But they both are above Querétaro. So there's that as well. .29th minute. Free kick here for Tigres. Cross in, blocked away by, or cleared away by Bright. Honestly, that's the right decision. Jorge Sanchez is a liability. I agree. Who you got for the final? I mean, going in, I had America versus Columbus for the Leagues Cup final. Honestly, I'm not going to go away from that. So we're going to get an America Columbus at lower.com field match for the Leagues Cup final. And we're going to get America Columbus for the Campeones Cup like 2 months later. So, free kick. Real Madrid versus Man City. Real Madrid versus Man City. No Inter for the final? No. They don't have Messi. Like, they may be playing better, but just look at this. I mean, yeah, they played well for like 20 minutes until they got scored on against Tigres, but they've had some moments since, but no, Columbus is better anyway. Carioca gets a yellow. Rightfully so. 31st minute, 1-0. Rightfully so. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Super chats are on as well. Cross in. Oh. Goes back. Corner. Nope. Goal kick for Calendar. But I do believe that Miami are sort of folding. Like, Miami are definitely, next summer, CONMEBOL will get a taste of their own medicine when they play the 2014 Gold Cup because the reffing will be biased towards CONCACAF teams. Agreed. They'd be stupid if they weren't, but 32nd minute, 1-0. 1-0. Aviles plays it back. I think Miami's starting to unravel since they got scored on. I think they're starting to unravel. They're losing their composure. Yeah, they've had some chances, but they're losing composure. They're losing their heads a little bit. I'm not too happy with this. Let me tell you, if I was a Miami fan, well, it's Tigres. Aren't they one of the best Mexican teams? It's understandable. Yeah, but the first 20 minutes looked really good for Miami. That's the thing. And then just out of nowhere, Tigres flips the game on its head, which that's probably something they're known to do. Well, I would say that's something they're known to do. I have an echocardiogram on Monday, says Rory. All the best. I'm praying for you. I hope it comes back clean. I hope there's nothing too bad. I hope there's nothing bad going on, but I hope if there is something found, hopefully it's nothing too serious. Of course, but I'm praying for you. No, because she cheated on him, it sounds like. That girl dumb. That girl dumb. Like, who the hell does she think? Just should go find, just making sure everything's okay. Okay. No, she's older than him. Like, she's 18, 19, I think. Maybe she's older, but she's older than him. I do know that. At least that's what some things said. Yeah, but the difference is that's Lamine Yamal. How could she upgrade on that? Unless what? Cristiano Ronaldo? Unless Leo DiCaprio goes for, how the hell could she upgrade? That's just dumb. She just dumb. Oof. If you're not happy, break up. And then go for the person you want to go for. In my opinion, that's what you should do. Now, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Shot saved by Nahuel Guzman. Nahuel Guzman. But yeah, just break up. Like, if you're not happy, break up. Let me tell you, if you're not happy, I'm sure it's like, yeah, I understand trying to fix it, maybe. But if it's like 3 months, like if it's like 3 months and it ain't getting fixed, she's probably out the door anyway. Break up. She'll probably be happy about it. And then you go for who you want to go for. And besides, it's better if you end it before you knowingly get cheated on if you're not happy. Because I guarantee you she's probably 1 foot out the door too. So probably I would just say if you're not happy, leave. Don't emotionally cheat. Don't physically cheat until it's completely over with. I wouldn't be cheating then, but you know what I mean. Don't. Well, I agree with that. Now, on the other end of relationship advice, speaking of emotionally cheating, that goes behind the goal. If somebody blocks you, if somebody who you used to talk to or you dated blocks you for their new relationship to work, you won. Let's just put it like that. You won. Whether they were told to block you for it to work or they're like, I probably should block them for this to work, you won. Just so you know, you won. Because if you were still in the picture, it would never work. Either the new person knows that or the person who blocked you knows that. Either way, you won. But sometimes that's a blessing in disguise. Sometimes it could be a blessing in disguise. Who knows? 38th minute. What was Blitzo saying? Hold on. I saw that. Yep. Yep, saw that. Well, it's bad either way, but I feel like it's more. I don't know. If you're in a happy relationship, it's way more down low. Let's just put it like that. He was too good for her, I think. It was something like that. Tigres wants to win because Monterrey already beat Miami, and Monterrey will have that over their heads. I mean, Tigres will have that over their heads. 39th minute, 1-0. But thoughts on the final of the CFU Cup or the Club Shield, Arnett Gardens versus Grenades FC. Well, they're both in the Caribbean Cup. Robin Hood got eliminated in the quarterfinals, so the Champs curse already hit. But I think Arnett Gardens wins the final. Arnett Gardens wins the final. But they're both in the Caribbean Cup, so that's good for them. You'd be dumb to do that, but that's no. If I was her, no. Well, most of them. If you find a, I wouldn't say unicorn, but if you find a more classical lady, don't screw it up. That's all I'm going to say. If you find a more classical thinking lady, don't screw it up. I got Pantoja beaten Dunblock. Unicorn's about right. Well, I know they exist. 18th minute. 40th minute. 41st minute. I would not be going to the Miami Dolphins Stadium. I'm a Patriots fan. What? I'm a Patriots fan. What? Yeah, I saw that. I saw he was still crying. Oh, speed. There we go. Well, he just likes the photo ops, but I would never show up at Miami. No, Miami Dolphins Stadium. Inter Miami's playing there, I may show up. If it's the Dolphins, no. I'm a Patriots fan. Why would I show? Well, I guess the Patriots are playing there. But yesterday, you said Argentina robbed them. I'm sure he still did. Miami's losing. They're all horrible. They all suck. Let's just put it like that. They're all dumb. They all suck. There you go. Yep. I saw that. 43rd minute. 1-0. Weingart, cross in. Well, I mean, the Ravens really aren't a Jaguars or Broncos rival. The Dolphins are in the AFC East. They've always been sort of a how the hell did they beat the Patriots type team. So, yeah, I'm honestly shocked. Honestly shocked. Yeah, but RSL's only won one MLS Cup and hadn't done anything else since. 43rd minute, 1-0, 1-0. It's called Any Given Sunday. Yeah, but it just sucks that it seemed like every single year when the Patriots were good, they lost to the Dolphins in Miami. It just made no sense. They just lost to them once. In a pretty big game, it made no sense. I think Tigres are the favorites to win this whole thing. I mean, publicity organizations set up fake relationships. Do you have a man in disaster for easy propaganda for potential upcoming celebrities and athletes to get their names more commonly thrown around? Don't tell me you're one of those people who believe Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's a PR relationship. Don't do that to me. Do not do that to me. It's a real relationship. Fair enough. A couple. More like N64. The N64 version. But yeah. 45th minute. I agree with that. Yeah. That was a pretty cool run, though. Streets won't forget. And then lost to Portland in the conference finals. Speaking of Portland, cross in. So you want to talk about the past? Cross in. Shot. Oh! Weingart misses the header. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Damn, Sammy lost to Braun Breaker. That sucks. Now you're just talking out of your ass. 45th minute. Columbus, 4 minutes of stoppage time. Cool. He actually means the crumble cookie. He actually means the crumble cookie, not... Do the math. If I have to answer the question. Trish. I didn't like... Hey, you asked. You made me answer. You made me answer. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, Lord have mercy. See, I guess it all worked out that there was the crumble cookie joke. I did a couple of U.S. games, yes. You roll back. I figured as much. I figured as much. He was trying to just soft reject you. Yeah, I figured. Should have told you that, but yes, I heard it when it came out. Pretty good song. Excuse me. I mean, I've been watching the Olympics really closely, but I mean, there's also something called I can't cover everything. Besides, you know, I'm not really sure how I would do swimming as a live watch along. 48th minute. Lord. Exactly. Exactly. But hey, who knows? Maybe Blitza, maybe you'll find your unicorn one day. I know they exist. You're like the Flash of our generation. No, that doesn't seem right. Exactly. No. Hell no. That is weird, though. But they exist. Halftime, it's 1-0. 1-0 miro tiempo. One 0 halftime. Tigres lead 1-0. 1-0 miro tiempo. Liga MX NWSL Summer Cup Group Stage Advanced. Kansas City Current, Gotham, Angel City FC, North Carolina Courage. Damn, Portland didn't make it. Shit. Portland didn't make it. Damn it. And it's all NWSL teams. Damn. Good, you're a man. You want a cookie? You want a cookie for doing basic man, things. Lord, this one really is going to be Leagues Cup After Dark, isn't it? Okay. Dumb. You should have been selected. I don't know the rules about the Amish. All I know is how to make Amish friendship bread. Well, no, I did find the starter with the bread recipe on Pinterest. I love to cook. Hey, if you love to cook, it doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter. Pinterest is useful. There's a lot of good recipes on there. If you love to cook, it's useful. In my defense, it's very useful if you love to cook. In my defense. If you want to go there. Lol. Yeah. I don't blame you. With that being said, we should take Portland lost to Utah 3-1. Never got close goal difference. Okay. With that being said, we'll take a short break at half, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight, 1-0, 1-0, miro tiempo. We're back to the stats, the half. Nice. With that being said, 50% possession to 50% possession, 4 shots to 6, 2 shots on goal to 2, 226 accurate passes, 86%, 218, 84%, 7 fouls to 7, 0 corners to 5, 4 shots to 4 shots to 6, 2 shots off goal to 1, 2 shots on target to 2, 262 passes to 259, 86% pass accuracy to 84%. We got 10 throws to 7, 1 offside to 2. We got 2 yellow cards to 2, 0 red cards to 0, 1-0 at the half, 1-0. Miro tiempo. Miami started the game better. Miami legitimately did start this game better than Tigres did. League's Cup after dark. Summer McIntosh is a great swimmer. I agree. But Miami has been playing well, or played well to start the game. Tigres turned the game on its head, and Miami has started to absolutely unravel as this game has gone on. For me, Miami's got to do a lot to get back into this one. At least get it to a penalty shootout. Again, they win a penalty shootout, they win the group. They win outright, they win the group. Anybody who wins this game wins the group. So if they can get a goal and then go to a shootout, that'll be good for them. We'll find out. But that's not happening. Now, that one is not happening. I talk about it for a reason. Now, manager, yes, it's possible. Footballer, no. Manager's possible, though. Now, if you said professional manager, I still wouldn't leave, though, no. Now, would the content change if I was a manager? Yes, it'd be more vlogs, maybe some master classes about older games that it's old enough to where I could talk about it. Instead of being on Coach's Voice, I'll do it myself. But, yeah, if I became a manager, yeah, the content would probably change. Maybe there'd be some more random live streams that are like this, but it wouldn't be like regular. But I mean, the content would change, but I wouldn't leave. No, if I was like a manager, no. But I think a vlog would also. But I think the vlog would also be interesting as well. So. But yeah, if I was like a manager, I wouldn't leave. No. The content would change, but I wouldn't leave. No. Because at some point, if I got sacked, which I don't think would happen, but let's just say it did, then I would come back and do what I've been doing. So to stop would be stupid. To like leave a dearth would be stupid, frankly. So, no, I wouldn't leave. Content would change as long as I'm a manager. Then if I ever did get sacked or left, it would come back to what it was. But what it is. But there wouldn't be no dearth of time where it's like, hey, here's how long he was. No, it wouldn't be. And you would lose. And you would lose. Go manage in League 2. Go manage Millwall. I'll find a way. I would find a way. Just pirate things, but I'd find a way. I'd find a way. Jose Mourinho was never that bad. Don't do that. Now, he's not Neil Warnock or Sean Dyche. There we go. That's better. That's better. I wouldn't tell you everything, but if you wanted to play like TFC on FC, whatever the hell, whatever year it is at that point, play like whoever my team is, but play my tactics. I wouldn't tell you everything, but I'd tell you close enough. I'd tell you close, but yeah, but Sean Dyche is way more like dive and defend. Jose was at least very good at counterattacking for a lot of his teams. There's a difference. Yeah, they defended first and then built out. But Mourinho, there are levels to his system. There are levels to Mourinho's system. Sean Dyche is one thing. Neil Warnock is one thing. There's levels to Mourinho's system. But you'd have to know ball to know that. You'd have to see all Mourinho did to know that. Well, that's just the ways. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to disagree with that, but they also are also very good at counterattacking. I do not think of Sean Dyche as a manager who's good at counterattacking. Second half's about to start. I mean, sometimes they look good recently. Sometimes they look bad. There's my thoughts. Looks like we're in a better system than bad, or better moment, good moment, better than bad. I just hope. Well, no. If John Herdman gets suspended or fired, just raise the pirate flag. Just raise the Jolly Roger. You know who to call. If the drone thing gets John Herdman fired, just raise the Jolly Roger. The pirate is right here. That's all I'm going to say. Matarazzo's been offered the USMNT job. I don't know if I like it, per se. I mean, it's better than Cherundolo, but it's not as good as Vieira or Henry or Hervé Renard. But at least he's not Cherundolo. I mean, I'd give Matarazzo a chance, but I'm not sure I like it too much. I agree. I like all of my viewers, everybody. I don't have a favorite viewer. Everybody is respected here the same amount. All my viewers, I respect them all the same amount. There we go. I respect all my viewers. Hoist the colors high. Swing your sword. I love Matarazzo. He's way better than Vieira. Matarazzo has a better track record than Vieira and Henry. I said everybody. I respect everybody. I don't have a favorite viewer. Everybody's on the same level in my mind. And I mean that in a good way. So I don't have a favorite. It's like having to pick a favorite child. It's just not right. It's not right to pick a favorite child. Headed away. Matarazzo's kept crap teams up and made mediocre teams into Champions League teams. Vieira brought a mediocre Palace team to still being mediocre. Fair. Ryan, who's going to win the Club World Cup? Madrid, duh. Well, the Intercontinental Cup this winter, Madrid. They're probably going to win the Club World Cup too. Who am I kidding? Madrid. Not thinking about it. That question was stupid. Well, good for him. I don't think it's right to have a favorite child or a favorite viewer. Should have them all on the same level, equally yoked, is my opinion. Lol. If Derek Carr keeps being mid and Saints still flailing, I think Rattler will get game time. Or we could just let Derek Carr be shit for a year, let him go, and then let Dak Prescott go to New Orleans. Let's just put it like this. If Dak Prescott leaves the Cowboys, I want him to go to New Orleans or Pittsburgh because he ain't going to New England. He ain't going to Tampa Bay. I want him to go to New Orleans or Pittsburgh. New Orleans because, well, basically the hometown team. It's closest to Mississippi. I still like the Saints. If they win the South, I'll be wearing their jersey instead of Tampa's during the playoffs. Which that probably won't happen. Pittsburgh, well, I have no problem with Pittsburgh. Somebody might be really happy if I wear a Dak Prescott Pittsburgh Steelers jersey, though. But you know what? I'd be down to see that happen. So, 45th minute. We're off in the second half. And besides that, my dad did grow up a Steelers fan. He just became a Patriots fan because of me. So technically, there's a reason why I don't have that much of a problem with the Steelers anyway. But no, that's not who would be happy if I was wearing a Dak Prescott Steelers jersey. '46th minute. Vieira had Mateta, Elise, Anderson, and Guehi. They still stuck bottom half of the table. Yeah, Glasner's doing so much better with Crystal Palace. Texas is Tigres territory. Well, it makes sense because Monterey ain't far away from Texas. I met Derek Carr's family before. Cool. I like Derek Carr. He's a good guy. Not that great of a quarterback, but he's a good guy. Ron wants Trey Lance as a starter. I'm not even a Cowboys fan. I just want Dak to leave. Haven't I said this? Like, only reason I root for Dak. That's why I have a Dak Cowboys jersey. When he leaves, I'm done with the Cowboys. I didn't like him before, and I won't like him after he's gone. Or I won't like them after he's gone. I'll still somehow root for Brandon Aubrey, though. 47th minute. It'd be funny to see Trey Lance be the Cowboys starter, though. But, you know what? If you really want me to go there, I think Trey Lance is better than Drake May. Well, shit, if you want me to go there, I'll go there. Trey Lance is better than Drake May. Playing forwards Miami. They need to get an early goal in the second half, which they may. Starting this half pretty well. Can they get some out of it? Robert Taylor spins. Yeah, that was Glasner, though. Not surprised. It's just a fact. The longer it grows and the more you shave it, the thicker it comes in. It's really just timing. I agree with that. I ain't afraid of no ghost. I'm afraid of no ghost. Hmm. 48th minute, 1-0. There'll be a corner for Miami. Corner. Rojas. Header over the bar. That goes for all the Team USA fans. No. Would Van Gaal take the USMNT job? I think it could be interesting if he did. Take Van Gaal in a heartbeat. I mean, if he takes the job, yeah. Well, I still think Aaron R is better. I mean, I heard about it, but it's probably going to end up happening. Free kick. Free kick for Miami. Jordi Alba to take. It's probably going to end up happening. Somebody's going to start playing league games in the USA and around the world. Of course, the Prem's probably going to be the first one to try to do it. Cross in, header. Are you smoking crack? I mean, Van Gaal's not a bad manager, but on the level of Klopp? Yeah, no, you're smoking. 14 grams of crack. Well, that's true, but Anthony sucks. United Anthony sucks. Not Portland Anthony. Is the EPL overrated? Yes, very much so. Very much so. Serie A is a better league. This is true, but don't say he's on Klopp's level. This is true, but don't say he's on Klopp's level. That's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much. Klopp, Van Gaal is more on the level of Thomas Tuchel. That I'll accept. That I'll accept. Is it still stretching a little bit? Maybe, but I'll accept that. I'll accept the Thomas Tuchel level. Header over the bar by Tigres. I'll accept that. I will not accept. I don't know, but that Duomo guy, he ain't coming over. We know that right now. Tanny Lewis-Shea is still looking to get replaced by some DP striker, and they're putting Pookie there as the backup. Tanny Lewis-Shea looks to be the third-string striker at Minnesota, where he's healthy or not. I hate to tell you, but Minnesota's being dumb. I think they're opening themselves up to get highway robberied. If I was the guy making the calls, Prince Owusu to Minnesota for Tanny Lewis-Shea. Straight swap deal. We need a starting striker, and I think Tanny Lewis-Shea could be a really good MLS and CONCACAF starting striker. If I was making the calls, Owusu for a Lewis-Shea. Boom. It's pretty good for Minnesota. You put him in a system just like Jesse Marsh is. As I said, if I was the one making the calls. Minnesota's a finished franchise. I agree with that. 43rd minute or 53rd minute, 1-0. But yeah, Minnesota ain't smart. And if they still don't like Kervin Arriaga, you could really use Kervin Arriaga as a salary dump. So you could make sure they could get a Owusu. Just make sure. So Kervin Arriaga and a Lewis-Shea for Prince Owusu, maybe as well. Who knows? Well, hey, Tanny Lewis-Shea doesn't deserve to be a third-string striker. That's exactly what Owusu deserves to be. You want to make somebody a third-string striker after you get a DP striker and putting Pookie back as your backup? Owusu perfectly fits that positioning. A Lewis-Shea doesn't. And Minnesota's dumb. Very dumb. But hey, if you want a third-string striker, Toronto needs a starting striker. It works for both ways. They get a third-string striker. Owusu is the third string striker. He goes to Minnesota. Oluwaseyi, Toronto gets a starter. It works for everybody. 54th minute, 1-0. Well, if they both have champions. I mean, yeah, that's impressive. But 54th minute, impressive. But if you win the Champions League, I think that's impressive anyway. You still have to find a way to win it. Even the big clubs, well, even the biggest clubs don't always win it. So, I think it's impressive in both ways. But yeah. But those Ajax teams were really, really good. Like, you got to look at the players on those teams. Like, that was a super team back in the 90s. Like, let's just be honest. Like, that Ajax team is not the one facing Los Galacticos in their prime. This is true. But look at the players on those Ajax teams that won the Champions League. Look at those players. Like, the only Ajax team that nearly meets that was the one that almost made the final in 2019. Speaking of Klopp winning the Champions League. So, again. And honestly, Los Galacticos Real Madrid didn't pan out. Like, that was a big old flop era. Let's be honest. Like, Real Madrid should have technically done the same thing they just did, winning like 5 Champions Leagues in a number of years. Like the 3-peat and then winning like 3 more, or no, 2 more after the 3-peat in pretty short order. They should have done that with the Galacticos. And also, they won one right before the 3-peat. So, 6 and 10 years, that's pretty damn good. They should have done that with the Galacticos, but during the Cristiano Ronaldo era, they did. So, and post-Cristiano era, which is even crazier. 56th minute. Comparatively to the Cristiano era, yeah, they weren't that good. Comparatively, yeah. He's got a point. Got a point. 56th minute, 1-0 Tigres. He's got a point. Good. $12 Liga Championships, 6 European titles. Who will face Austin? We don't know that yet. We know which group runner-up. We'll find out quickly once that game's played, but playing forward, 57th minute. Yeah, but from which group? Okay, let's go to the freaking Wikipedia version of Leagues Cup so I could find which groups. How that turns out. Leagues Cup. There we go. There it is. Playing forward is Miami. So, knockout stage. Oh. So, Portland's going to play the runner-up of West 3. As of now, that would be St. Louis City. But it'll either be Juarez or St. Louis. Whoever wins that game wins the group. Whoever loses that game plays Portland. Probably St. Louis. West 4 and West 8, the winners of West 4 and West 8 would be in a round of 32 clash. The runner-up of West 8 plays America, and that looks like it's going to be, well, who knows? Maybe, Atlas has 2 points. So Salt Lake and Houston Dynamo play each other. If Salt Lake wins, it'll be Atlas. If Houston wins, chaos. Chaos. I didn't say St. Louis would win. I just said if Juarez or St. Louis wins, whoever wins that game wins the group. Portland plays the runner-up of that group. I said that probably would be St. Louis. Did you not hear me? I think Juarez beats St. Louis. either on penalties or outright. Did you not hear me when I said it was probably going to be St. Louis? Houston will lose. So I guess Real Salt Lake tops the group. Atlas plays America. Winner of West 4. As of now, it's either whoever wins between Kansas City and Toluca plays the winner of West 8. Probably Real Salt Lake. Runner-up of West 5. As it stands, that's Minnesota. Wait, no, it's Leon or Colorado. Whoever wins that Leon-Colorado match will be the runner-up of West 5. To play the winner of West 3 would be Juarez. Austin will play the runner-up of West 7, which as of now, Vancouver has to play Tijuana. If Tijuana wins outright, it's Xolos. If they don't, Vancouver. 60th minute, 1-0. So Austin will either play Xolos or Vancouver. Whoever, if Xolos wins outright, it'll be Xolos. If they don't, even if they win the shootout, Vancouver would still have 3 points. Vancouver. So basically, Xolos has to win outright to get over Vancouver. That's all they can do to get out of the group. They have to win outright, straight up. Penalty shootout knocks them out anyway, no matter how that goes. Even if they win the shootout, they'd still have only 2 points to Vancouver's 3. Thanks to them winning that shootout against LAFC. Because on 1 draw and a loss, San Jose beat Chivas on a penalty shootout. A penalty shootout win gives you 2 points. A loss keeps you that 1 point on a draw. But if you draw after 90, you go to a shootout, you win the shootout, you either advance in the tournament setting. In the group stage, you get an extra point. So 2-point win on a penalty shootout, which is what San Jose did against Chivas. They beat them in the shootout. Chivas has a point because they've only played 1 game but lost the shootout. LA Galaxy beat San Jose straight up, one game, 3 points. Now in the knockout stage, it's still straight to penalties after 90. You just advance after you win the shootout. So there you go, 61st minute, but that's normal. Weird rule. Well, there's only 3 teams per group and 2 games per team. They need something like that. Hate to tell you. Are you going to get the Inter Miami 3rd kit that looks like the Miami Dolphins? Maybe. 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 I mean, I have enough Miami kits already, but I do like the colorway, even though it could help me in January if the Dolphins make the playoffs. It could help me. It could help me. It's a good rule, don't lie. I mean, I like the penalty shootout rule, personally. East 6 is Tirana's group. Yep. The winner of that group plays East 3, the runner-up of East 3, which would either be Miami or Tigres. Right now, it looks like it's going to be Miami. So probably Pachuca, Miami, but we'll find out. Runner-up of East 6, probably Tirana plays Tigres. A real win is more valuable. I agree. But a shootout. But if you win the shootout, you should get a pity point, extra point. I guess the pity point's the draw point, technically. But it's still 3 points being split because a draw is points being split. In the Leagues Cup, all 3 points are being split. 2 points go to the shootout winner. 1 point goes to the shootout loser. So all 3 points get split instead of just 1 and 1. And 1 just gets vaporized into thin air. Yeah, I do think so. I think so. It'd be fun to see Chris Armas do it again, but it'd be funny. I'm not going to lie. It would be very funny. 63rd minute, 1-0 Tigres. It'd be very funny. Leon's crap. Cleared away by Nawell. Not far enough to Robert Taylor, though. Leon getting eliminated the group would be wild. It would be. But Chris Armas has eliminated them from international competition before. Priest or Gunter? Priest. Because Gunther's going to win in Berlin. Priest is winning tonight. They're not going to give Gunther the belt just to defend it in Berlin. He's going to win it in Berlin. Priest defends tonight. Just like basically Sammy and Braun Breaker. They had Sammy win a match to lose it the next month. Well, it's wild because Colorado is Colorado, but what's the difference between... Yeah, I'm not walking into that one. 65th minute, 1-0. Well, there's the scientific answer. Little 65th minute. As a TFC fan, do you want to win to let Red Bull sneak in? Red Bulls are eliminated. Pachuca advanced by winning the shootout, which also let us advance. Red Bulls are done. They're done. No matter what happens in the Toronto-Pachuca match, they're done. They're done, Red Bulls. Toronto's through. '66th minute. Head-to-head over goal difference, yes. '66th minute. Jordi Alba plays it to Taylor, but it doesn't get to him. That's a stupid rule. Well, again, it's only 2 games. It's only 2 games per group. Goal difference really could sink you. I don't blame them, to be totally honest. Just like the penalty shootout rule, it's really tight. Playing forward Miami, they're going to make 4 subs. At least it looked like it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Last time I saw a quadruple sub, well, three-team groupings are stupid. But that's the way this tournament works. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I'm trying to count out. Could they do 14 groups? Could they? In Leagues Cup? Like for both conferences? Maybe at some point they will, but I think they would have to throw the bye teams in there as well. And Tigres will make 3 subs. Aussiel's coming on. Gignac's coming on. Sebastian Cordova's coming on. And Miami's going to make subs. We go see Messi if he comes to St. Louis. Well, I should have done that last year. Sergio Busquets coming on for Miami. Marcelo Flores is off for Sebastian Cordova. Gignac's coming on. If I go to Portland, I'll check it out. Or whenever, I'll check it out. Quinones is off for Aussiel. Ibanez off for Gignac. Leo Alfonso's coming on for Miami. Sergio Busquets came on. He's on. David Ruiz is coming on. And Franco is coming on. Yannick Bride is off for Busquets. I thought Yannick played a good game, though. Jordi Alba's off for Franco. 14 groups is way too many. Gressel's off for David Ruiz. Alba for Franco. Leo Alfonso's on, and Busquets is on. Let's see how this turns out. I thought Yannick played a good game. Let's see. They could have easily taken out Redondo for Busquets instead, but Sergio Ramos is coming to the MLS. I thought he straight up retired. At least that's what I thought I heard. 70th minute, 1-0. A big old substitution grouping in both sides. I don't know where I heard that. Are you living under a rock? I heard that San Diego wanted him. That I heard. Then I thought I heard he was retiring. Maybe I imagined it. Maybe it's you clearly don't follow La Liga. I know San Diego wanted him. I know I heard that. He left Sevilla, international retirement. I thought he already did that. Tommy Bogert mentioned it. I heard that. Hot dogs or corn dogs? Corn dogs. Bogert says a lot of things. Yeah, but Tommy Bogues is pretty good. Like, Tommy Bogues is pretty damn good. Why are we going against Tommy Bogues? Tommy Bogues is good, has good scoops. He's normally on the money, in my opinion. 72nd minute. Cross in. That's got to be a penalty. Penalty, Miami! Penalty para Miami! I'm not surprised. He was saying Weston to St. Louis. Well, that was dumb, but I think he also reports links. But let me tell you, Fabrizio also reports links. Not just the deals. He reports links too. Now, Weston to St. Louis Weston to Cincinnati was also some talk too, but Tommy Bogues posts links and deals. Now, yeah, does he miss on some of the links? Yeah, but if he hears it, he hears it. He pulled him from behind. He pulled him from behind. He horse-collared him. That's a pen. He horse-collared him. What do you mean that's never a pen? He horse-collared him. What are you talking about? Well, because that never even was talked about. But I've heard Fabrizio talk about links. I know he's a tap-in merchant, but he's talked about links that he's heard. Nobody's ever said Berhalter to Man United. It is a pen. Nobody's ever said Berhalter to Man United. Nobody. Not even to be funny. But if Fabrizio's heard a link, I know people think of him as a tap-in merchant, but he's talked about links that he's heard of too. But yeah, Fabrizio's a tap-in merchant. Campana to take the penalty. It is a penalty for Miami. Leo Campana to take the penalty. Remember when Aaron Long to Real Madrid? Okay, yeah, that seemed like bullshit to me. But I remember when I heard about that, yeah. Thank God it didn't happen. Just imagine how much he'd embarrass people when he went over there. 74th minute. Leo Campana to take the penalty. 1-0. Will it be 1-1? Leo Campana, short run up. Slow goal. Top bins. Goal, goal, goal. Goal de Miami. Goal de Campana. Leo Campana puts away the penalty. Top bins. Easy as you like. And if this holds, they will be going to a shootout. And if they win that shootout, they win the group. Now they got to hold on. Or get another goal. Either way. Horse collared, and he put it away. He took his own penalty. Boom. Top bins, tie game. Oh. You saw that smile on his face. He knew he had it. He knew. 74th minute for Campana. 1-1. And if this holds for another 16-plus minutes, we go to pens to see who wins this group. Which, you know what? I'm down with that. Let's do it. I'm down with that. Let's do it. They have definitely, they start off the second half better, just like they start off the first half. But then once they start to pull it away, or they start to get pulled away from, they made the subs, and it looks like those subs worked. Busquets coming on, seems like it worked. Now, do I think Redondo should have came on for Busquets instead? Yes. Do I think Bright should still be on? Yes, because I thought Bright had an amazing game. I thought he's been good. It's only right since Suarez and Messi aren't here. I agree with that. Thoughts of Pellegrino Matarazzo when I heard about the offer of the USMNT. I mean, he's better than Sharundalo. Like, he's done some good things, keeping clubs up and making teams look better than they are. So that's a good thing. He has that box checked. But do I still think Hervé Renard, Thierry Henry would be better? Yes. Maybe he's about shot. Oh, what a save! What a save by Nahuel. Corner for Miami. Miami needs one more goal, but they won't get it. No, all they need is a penalty shootout. Then win the shootout. They win the group. 5 points, 3 points, 0 points. Or 5 points, 4 points, 0 points. Header. Whoever wins this game out, whether it's a shootout or outright, wins the group. So if they win 2-1, they win the group. They still win the group on a shootout win. So, are we sure about that? I agree with that. But I'll give him a chance. Like, I would give Matarazzo a chance. Henry's a sorry-ass manager. Dude made the semifinals of the Olympics. What are you talking about? Have you seen his record with the U21s and U23s of France? He's got a 60% win percentage. You mean Montreal. You mean Montreal. And you know what? Saludos, William. And you know what? I'm going to defend him. I hate that I have to do this, but I'm going to defend Thierry Henry. 1, homesick. 2, that's why he left and Wilfred Nancy took over, who was on his staff. 2nd, Montreal just sucked. Like, they actually he actually did sort of pull them up, I thought. They played better under him than they would have without him. Now you say, but what about the Wilfred Nancy era? Cross in, save. I think he's talking about Montreal as a manager. He played for Red Bull. He managed Montreal. But I actually thought Thierry Henry was a good manager for Montreal. Those players were just shit. And you could say, but Wilfred Nancy gave them a better season the next year. Fair. But, yeah, did Thierry Henry expect his players to be better? Did he hold them to the standard that he held himself to? If you looked at that open mic night video or whatever, when he was mic'd up, there we go. No, he never managed Red Bull, but he managed Montreal. Plays forward. Now, Monaco, he was horrible. Now that I'll say. He was horrible for Monaco. That was a horrible manager stint. But that was also after Monaco sold all their good players when they made that Champions League run. So it's not completely his fault, but that was a bad idea for him to take that job. Montreal, I thought he did pretty good. But he left because he was homesick. Corner for Miami. And I guess he looks bad because Wilfried Nancy did better. But Wilfried Nancy is an amazing manager. I mean, Wilfried Nancy is just him. Let's just be honest, okay? Wilfried Nancy is him. That guy just knows how to get teams to play well, no matter who's on the team. That Montreal team had nobody but Matthew Choinière. And he had that team playing on fire both years. They barely missed the playoffs in 21. 22, they were the second best team in the East. He had them playing well. Montreal was the best they've ever been under him both years. Then he leaves and goes to Columbus. 2023, his first year with Columbus. Aquino Offer Tercero wins the MLS Cup. Wins the MLS Cup with a better group of players, but he still won the MLS Cup. Fourth place in the East, but they found a way to get hot going into the playoffs, and they got it done. And they're unstoppable this year. I mean, yeah, they lost the CCL, but Columbus are still hot. Like, they have not fallen off since the Champs Cup ended. They're still getting good results. I agree with that. I think he deserves a chance, but I don't know if he'd leave the Crew to be the USMNT manager anyway. But only Cherundolo, I wouldn't do it. Ha ha. What do you call a dog made out of bread? A purebred. Good dad joke. Good. Give Nancy a couple more years. I think that's fair. But I think he still has stuff to do with the Crew. So as of now, I think he should have a couple more years with the Crew. But at some point he may coach the USMNT. But this is number 4. 4 years of winning. 2 with the Crew, 2 with Montreal. And honestly, for me, what he did with Montreal is better. I know he's won trophies with the Crew and got him to CONCACAF finals. What that man did with Montreal, I actually, if you remember, I gave him respect. Like, it's hard for me to do, but I gave Wilfried Nancy respect for what he did with Montreal. And I said from then that he would be a great manager in MLS. That if a good team got him, a true good team got him, like, yeah, for Montreal, he probably could have taken him further if he stayed longer. But then, well, Joey Saputo ruined that one now, didn't he? Thankfully. He almost won with him anyway. Well, yeah, Jordy Mihailovic was on that team. My bad. Yeah, Jordy was on that team. So I shouldn't say nobody's, but Matthew Choinière. Jordy Mihailovic was on that team. And Alistair Johnston. So, and Ishmael Kone. Okay, I was a little bit unfair. I'm not going to lie. That was a little bit unfair. I'm not going to lie when I said nobody's on that team. But Henri didn't have Jordy. Henri didn't have Kone. Henri didn't. I think the second year Kone came in, and then, yeah, he didn't have Johnston. So they did bring in those players for Wilfried Nancy. So fair enough. So they did build a team. But, I mean, I thought Wilfried Nancy was an amazing manager back when he was at Montreal, and I said as much. So the fact that I said that, I mean, I wasn't being blinded. But the fact I said, yeah, he's a great manager, it's like he was that good that I either couldn't be blind, but I normally give Montreal props when they deserve props. Shot! Goal! 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 Tigres! Juan Pablo Vigón pumps it in, and Miami blows the draw. You can't let that happen. You cannot let that happen. Juan Pablo Vigón scores. Ball falls to him in the box. A little bit of yakety sacks defending, and he pops it home. Kritsov, of course, it's Kritsov. Man, it sucks that multiple defenders got hurt, I should say, but plays it back, shot, barring out, and also bat on Weingart too, but Kritsov did nothing. Vigon's always ignored. That is true. Juan Pablo Vigon with a goal. And they have the lead with 5 minutes to go. Can Miami find an answer? Dos a uno. 2-1. Good strike. I mean, also, Weingart got nutmegged, and Kritsov wasn't even moving. He just stood there. That's why you ride the bench. Result holds. Tigres is the East 3 group winner. Miami advances to the round of 32. If Toronto wins, they would play Miami. If they lose, they would play Tigres in the round of 32. Gunter wins by Ballard Trader. What? They gave Gunter the belt at SummerSlam? Huh. That's unexpected. 85th, 86th minute corner for Tigres. Judgment Day is over. '86th minute. Then Elias Manuel played with Suarez when he was at Gremio. Don't think so, no. Elias Manuel was in MLS. All year last year, I thought. No. Suarez was only at Gremio for a year. '87th minute. Yeah, I can see that. 87th minute. '88th minute, playing forwards Miami. They got to get a goal. Cross in. Oh, he missed the scissor kick or the overhead kick. Nope, 88th minute, 2-1, 2-1 Tigres. Miami needs a goal. Kritsov, all alone. You really can press him if you wanted to. He can't run. But you do have the lead, so I guess you don't have to. But still, 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Playing forward. Do you have any beef with Vancouver because you like TFC? No, I don't. I don't see Vancouver's and Toronto as a rivalry. I don't. Comparatively to Toronto-Montreal, which is a rivalry. It's like Southern Miss versus Mississippi State. It's not a rivalry. Not to me, at least. Yeah, I mean, we play them, They're part of our country, but it's not a rivalry. Corner for across from Miami. That's out. That'll go down. Header, headed away. Ah. 89th minute. 1 minute to go. Less than a regular minute. Then we have stoppage times. "30 seconds for stoppage time. Do 2 teams pass in every group?" Yep. 2 teams every group. Plays it back. Afonso plays it back. Free kick for Tigres. As the regular time ticks away. "90th minute, how much stoppage time?" 2-1, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Miami needs a goal to go to penalties. Will this continue? It's time. There's time to get a goal. That's the good news for Miami. Bad news, it's 5 minutes. One minute down, 4 to go. Playing forward. 4 down. We need no goal parlay under 3.5. Hopefully you're a Tigres fan who made that parlay. You're just a random person, not a Miami fan. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Header save by Nawel. 3:30 to go. It's going on as we speak. I chose to do this. What a save by Nawel. Three minutes to go. Nawel to go to shithousery. I agree with that. Monterey wins 3-1. I still think they have the talent to win that game. "93rd minute, 2 minutes to go. Free kick for Tigres. One and a half minutes to go. Never watch or play a sport again. Easy. Never watch or play a sport again. Cordova. Takes it to the corner with 1:20 to go. That'll be a goal kick for Calendar. They got to make this move quick. The Pineapple Express. Ah, hey, we got it. The Pineapple Express. 94th minute. 1 more minute to go. I got it. Playing forward. Plays back. Free kick for Tigres, and that'll probably do it. That should do it. Tigres tops the group. 95th minute. Miami loses. See when the full-time whistle is truly blown. But that'll do it. Puebla finishes dead last. We knew that already. Miami's so unserious. Not full-time yet, but whenever the ref calls it, it's going to be called any minute now, any second now. I mean, he didn't throw an elbow. Oh, he threw an elbow there. Goal kick. Miami doesn't have Messi. They damn near got to a shootout, but full time 2-1. 2-1 esta noche. Tigres. Ganador. La Grupo. Miami. Segundo de Grupo. Tigres win the group with a 2-1 win. Miami finishes second. They both advanced, but we knew that coming in. Tigres wins the group with a late goal. Tigres gets it done. Not the best performance, but Miami shot themselves in the foot twice. With that being said, if you like this video, like and share, subscribe, and know what it is. Tell your friends, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification once subscribed, send some chats on the live streams, comment on this video, put us in place, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. Toronto versus Pachuca tomorrow. We'll be live for and reviewing. So that's what we got tomorrow. 7 o'clock, Toronto, Pachuca. That's simple. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See you. Congratulations, Felicidades Tigres. Well, congratulations, Felicidades Miami. Commiserations, Puebla. I think we already said that, but whatever. I'm out. Peace.